Hello and welcome to the first draft of FPL Animate for this season. It's been a long time since I loaded the video, but I'm back again and ready to go. And as always, if you like the unique content, the animation and the original videos I'm putting out there, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. A lot more videos will be uploaded in the next few days before the season starts, so make sure you tune in. So, as everybody else in the past 2 weeks, I was searching for the best players to open the season with, and I'm sure this draft that I'm about to show you won't be the last one. I looked at many drafts of so many people and most of them look quite the same. Great teams with a lot of strong players. In the previous season I want to be different from the start, picking some differential players right in the beginning, thinking they will outscore the template players and I'll become FPL genius. Of course it didn't work and I found myself trailing right from the start, chasing the rank with more differential players. So this season I'll try to minimize the differential players I have right from the start and go with the flow, at least for a few game weeks. Having said that, I picked for my first goalkeeper a 2.2% kappa from Chelsea. He do cost 5 million and face Liverpool in game week 1. Also, Chelsea defense is kind of a mystery right now after a horrible season. So for all this reason I understand why its ownership is so low. But choosing him now could be a great reward as well. After Liverpool in game week 1 and let's say even West Ham away in game week 2, Chelsea face great fixtures up to game week 9. If their defense will be solid, we can see some clean sheets in this period. And also Kepa's saves per game last season was almost 3, enough to earn him another bonus point. When I look at the fixtures up until game week 9, it seemed on paper that Arsenal, Manchester City and Chelsea got the best ones. I can go with Ramsdale from Arsenal, but I think choosing a defender like Gabriel will gain me more points, and I do want 2 Arsenal attackers as well. Anderson from Manchester City, just not an option for me. Next one on the list is Stones, the most popular defender in Manchester City. Big part of it is because he played most of last season as a center midfielder more than a center back, allowing him to move much forward and create a lot more chances to own goal for him or others. 2 goals and 2 assists in 21 games is not bad at all, and I expect to remain in this role this season as well. With the run of fixtures City has, it seems logic to place a defender as well. Even though that Pep Roulette is cruel sometimes, we have enough time till start kicking. So for now, Stone's place in the starting 11 looks solid. He costs more than Aka or Akanji, but he is the most attacking defender Manchester City have unless we will get some kind of comeback from Cancelo. Gabriel will be my next defender in line. Great fixtures, decent price, nailed and with the best attacking threat among Arsenal defenders. Finished last season with 3 goals and 14 clean sheets. Play every game and not owned by much at my surprise. I was leaning a bit to Zinchenko because he's played a bit forward this season, but he is a rotation risk, especially now that Timber joined the team. So Gabriel is safe, right choice for many reasons, and I'm sure its ownership number will rise until the first game week. Next up is Luke Shaw, another player who had great season last year and nothing should change this season as well. Comfortable line of fixtures for Manchester United, no competition in the left back space, taking direct free kicks and corner and the best value defender in defense in Manchester roster. Some people may drop him to get Onana in goal, but I'd rather have an attacking defender like him who usually get the bonus points for clean sheet than a goalkeeper in this team. The fixtures are a bit rollercoaster with opening against Wolves at home, Spurs away next and Forest at home. Arsenal and Brighton will be a problem, but from game week 6 till game week 10, he is a solid good pick. First midfielder is the player who I owned the entire last season and probably will be in my team in every game week until game week 38. Over 50% ownership I think is the most nailed from all Arsenal attackers on set pieces and worth every penny of the 8.5 million. Nothing much to say here, started the preseason with 2 assists and look fresh and ready for the new season. Will be a while till Champions League and all sorts of other cups take place, so until then it seems that he will probably play 80 or 90 minutes every game. My other big differential with the lowest ownership is Gross. After I saw him play as a right back again in the friendly against Chelsea, I kind of questioned my pick. Need to see more preseason games to see if he really will take McAllister's place in the middle and the penalties as well. If he does, he's a pretty much nail. Best passer in the team, take corners as well, and as I said before, huge differential. If he keep playing preseason as a right back, I'll probably switch to March or Mitoma. Bruno is one of my picks that's not going to change no matter what until the deadline. He had a couple of rough seasons, but let's not forget 2021 season when he finished with 18 goals and 14 assists. The way he looked at the end of the last season and in the pre-season games, he might get those numbers again. Being on set pieces might help as well. The way I see it, he played much forward than Mount and probably played 90 minutes every game, unlike Rashford who have more competition on the left side. Foden is another player that's going to stay in my team for game week 1. Now that Gundogan and Mahrez are gone, Manchester City don't have at the moment a lot of quality midfielders like the past few years. With KDB injured on top of that, I can see a lot of minutes this season for Foden. His attacking ability as we know it is amazing and I expect only good things from him. And finally I go with Martinelli. Wanted the second attacker from Arsenal for the great fixtures up ahead. Know a lot of people go for Jesus, but I don't fully trust his finishing ability, even though I think he will get plenty of chances. I'd rather go with a different forward and go with Martinelli, who can be the leading scorer for Arsenal this year. Yes, rotation can happen on this side with Havertz, Trossard and others, but for the 4-5 opening games I think his minutes will be solid and so his returns. Moving on to the forwards, I got Nkunku from Chelsea and by the look of it from the preseason games, he is fit and ready to go. Last season he scored 16 and had 6 assists. Chelsea rebuilding herself and it's much better in an attacking way. He can be the hidden gem that isn't so hidden. He will probably compete for minutes with Nicola Jackson, another great new player who showed in his preseason games that he is also pretty sharp, but for now I'm going with this guy until the deadline. And last, the man I didn't consider having in my team for a long period of last season, and it showed on my final rank that it was the worst and stupidest decision. Everybody got him, everybody will captain him, and for me it's take the fun a little bit out of the game. Everyone captain the same player every game week, but it will be very dangerous to go without him in the same time, especially with Manchester City fixtures right on the start. And on my bench we got Steele from Brighton. He probably will be my keeper in game week 1 against Luton at home. Just waiting to see which Brighton keeper will be the first choice. Rather go for him than any Brighton defender at the moment because I like the defenders I pick more, but had to have someone from Brighton defense and he covered Kappa until game 8 and 9. Henry from Brentford will be my first sub and rotation defender when Brentford fixtures shift after game week 1. Fixtures are there, we saw how good Brentford's defense can be and Henry seems more nailed right now in the defense position because Brentford has no other left back beside him. His attacking number is lower than Pincock but they guarantee more minutes. Bayer is the popular choice for 4.5 defender, he will step up when Burnley face some easy matches along the way. The other 4.5 to fill up the team is McAtee. Nothing much to say because he won't see any playing time in Luton or in my team. And that's about it for my game week 1 draft. Solid players owned by many alongside some differentials who might not stay for my next draft. 3-5-2 lineup will stay because there is so much value in the midfield that I cannot pass on any player there and will stick to 5. That's it, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy it and see you in my next video.